Hey ladies and gentlemen, this is Brandon back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about laptop mining. I'm going to be going into this more in depth. I have a couple laptops. I have access to, a few other different kind of laptops, but today we're more specifically talking about the AMD A series. The one I have here is an AMD A8 6410. It is a quad core, very low core clock CPU. So you got 4 cores, and then it's also got an APU, and it will say that it's got like a graphics card and a CPU, but 9 times out of 10, if you try to mine on that graphics card that's using like system RAM as like the integrated graphics, it will crash. So I have it up and mining on Kudo Miner. I'm gonna show you that guy here in a second. But so if you're running an AMD A series CPU and you're having crashing problems, turn off the GPU side and just run the CPU, and that's probably your issue. But let's take a look and show you what we got over here. Actually, let me flip this around. Okay, so the laptop in question is a Toshiba Satellite AMD A8, and the actual CPU is right here, A8 6410 APU. So it is a 4-core, 2 gigahertz CPU. We're doing Monero Random X and getting about 185. It'll bounce up to 190 hashes on Random X. Not great, not good at all. But you'll notice what a lot of people will have this AMD Radeon R5 graphics, and it's like 1 gig of memory, but it won't run. If you try to run that, it won't run. It'll crash it out. NiceHash doesn't seem to play as well with some of the laptop CPUs because Random X crashes out every time I try to launch it on NiceHash, but it seems to be running fine on Kudo Miner. Obviously, we have no temperature readouts, we have no wattage readouts, so it really doesn't know what's going on. Monthly earning potential is showing 50 cents. I'm not sure if that's accurate or not, but we can take this hash rate and dump it into what to mine and find out. So let me disable this. We're looking at 190 hashes, and let's go to what to mine. RandomX mining calculator, hash rate, we're going to get a 190 hashes. Power consumption unknown at this time. Let's calculate. So on Monero, we are looking at 2 cents a day, and our estimated was 50 cents a month. So that's pretty accurate. It's looking like it may factor in some other stuff because it was fluctuating, so maybe dipping down, and that's why it's showing 50 cents a month instead of 60 cents, because I guess if you were direct mining Monero with your CPU, it would be around 60 cents a month. And this is just a calculator, so it's not real world numbers. But really getting down to brass tacks, what we're really talking about here is should you be mining on a laptop? And I have no problem with it. This is the laptop I keep in my garage. It's got a little fan on it. It's on a hard surface. Don't try to mine, or really don't even use your laptop like if it's smothering out the stuff. I got this laptop for like, I don't know, less than $100. I put an SSD in it. These are like a dime a dozen. Now, do I suggest buying one of these specifically to mine with? Absolutely not. But there's no free rides in this household, so everything's got to pull its weight. So we are sending this bad boy back to work. Yeah, so with that being said, laptop mining. I'd like to hear your thoughts and what you guys think. I'm going to be exploring some more of the newer laptops with the Ryzen CPUs and APUs in them, and then also I have a laptop with some full-fledged desktop graphics cards in them, and then also talking about the Max-Q graphics cards and some of the other laptops. So thank you guys for watching. This is Brandon, and like always, do your own homework. This is just to help explain some stuff to guys that are wondering, if they should, if they shouldn't, that kind of thing. Modern CPUs they won't let them cook themselves. On the AMD side of things more specifically, they have a thermal shutoff. If they get too hot, they will literally keep themselves from dying out. On the Intel side of things, they thermal throttle, so it keeps the speed on the CPU side pulled back, so it won't actually get too hot. So some people were worried about, oh, what if I overheat my laptop and kill it? Very, very unlikely. So that's why I say, if you are worried about it, then don't do it. This is just, to give people that want to do it, or say they have a couple of extra of these laptops laying around, can they do something with it? There's all kinds of ways to get into the hobby and of mining, and this is just one of those. So you don't have to have big old bad graphics cards. You can start out very small, and it's not always about the dollar. Sometimes it's fun just getting into it. And I definitely know that there's a lot of people out there that are mining on a lot more than just, your standard like 6 GPU, 8 GPU rig frame. There's lots of ways to get into it. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one. And if you have any recommendations for stuff you'd like me to take a look at, it would be much appreciated. So peace out. Adios.